United States Cold Storage is committed to acting professionally, fairly, and with integrity. We enshrine our values in a formal code of conduct. This code explains how we work ethically and within the law. From senior management to new employees, including contractors and trainees, we must all follow the code to encourage strong values and good behaviors wherever we do business. As a subsidiary of John Swire & Sons, a UK company, United States Cold Storage must comply with the UK Bribery Act. Failure to do so could result in unlimited fines and up to 10 years in prison for those involved, and would be extremely damaging to the reputation of the company. But what is bribery? Bribery is the giving, offering, requesting, or accepting of a financial or other advantage to influence the actions of someone carrying out a public or business function. It includes giving a bribe or agreeing to receive a bribe. For example, accepting a commission from a supplier to award them a contract. It also includes failure to take adequate steps to prevent bribery. We can help protect ourselves and the company by ensuring that all legitimate business payments are receipted and properly detailed in our accounts. In addition, we must use fair selection processes for business partners and suppliers of goods or services. We must also be certain that the agents and intermediaries we use are not engaged in bribery or corrupt practices. When working with agents or intermediaries, thorough checks must be undertaken and their appointment must be approved by senior management. All related fees must be appropriate and justifiable, and contractual obligations reasonable, with full accounts and records kept of all payments made.
We make our code of conduct real by talking about it on a regular basis with our teams and our suppliers. And it really is a benefit to our customers because they know they can trust us when doing business with us. Our code of conduct is the best in the marketplace.
Facilitation payments are small, unofficial payments made or offered to a person to persuade them to perform a task or favor. For example, being offered or demanding payment to accelerate the loading or unloading of a customer's product. Such payments, whatever the amount, are illegal. U.S. Cold Storage is committed to tackling the culture of facilitation payments. While this can be difficult, if you're offered or asked to make a payment, try and find out why the payment is being requested and by whom, and request an invoice. Report the demand or offer to your manager as soon as possible, and submit a written account of exactly what happened. Gifts or hospitality must not be requested in any circumstances. Reasonable, proportionate, and occasional hospitality may be given or received to help build business relationships. But as a company or individuals, we cannot expect to gain in return. Hospitality, which includes travel, should be declined unless authorized by senior management. All gifts and hospitality at ticketed events must be declared and recorded. When the value of gifts or hospitality exceeds $150, or where the value is not known, get approval from your area or facility manager. U.S. Cold Storage does not seek to influence the outcome of the political process, and we do not make political donations or contributions in any form. We do not appoint current or serving politicians or political candidates in any capacity. If former politicians are appointed, the process must be lawful, fully documented with proportionate fees, and always kept under review.
As a company, we're keen to support charities. Donations are not only permitted, they're encouraged, providing there isn't a conflict of interest and they've been approved by a facility manager.
U.S. Cold Storage is committed to complying with competition and antitrust laws. These prohibit anti-competitive behaviors, such as price fixing, collective boycotts or market sharing arrangements, exchanging sensitive information with competitors, imposing restrictions on customers or suppliers, and abusing a position of market dominance. Breach of competition laws is a serious offense and may result in severe penalties or imprisonment. Relevant persons must understand and comply with those laws which relate to their businesses. Conflicts of interest may arise in many ways on account of both business and personal relationships. At U.S. Cold Storage, we actively encourage good working relationships and friendships. However, such relationships must not conflict with the interests of the company. We should all declare any personal, romantic, business, or financial relationship with any colleague, customer, supplier, or business partner, even if there's no improper or unethical conduct.
You can speak in confidence to your facility or area manager to help avoid your performance or the company being affected. Their door is always open.
At United States Cold Storage, respect forms the foundation of our culture. We believe that all people are unique and valuable and should be respected for their individual abilities. Discrimination, harassment, bullying, or victimization is considered gross misconduct, and employees may be personally liable or dismissed if they allow it to happen. Staff are selected, paid, and promoted purely on the basis of their abilities and merits, and according to the requirements of their job. Everyone will be given an equal opportunity to show their abilities and to progress. Good communication and open reporting are critical to the success of our code of conduct. We must all report any concerns regarding bribery, financial irregularities, criminal acts, conflicts of interest, or threats to the health, safety, or well-being of our people, or any breach of the code of conduct. Any report should be made to your area or facility manager. All reports will be investigated. Please remember our individual confidentiality obligations, and as a company, we will strive to preserve anonymity if requested, whenever possible.
It's important that we at United States Cold Storage report breaches of the Code of Conduct. It's the way we make it real. So if you experience or see any types of improper finances, harassment, conflicts of interest, or anything that doesn't feel right, please remember and report it.
Senior management takes a code of conduct very seriously. We support all of our employees as they face tough decisions on a day-to-day basis, and we will back them in holding true to our conduct policy.
Our code of conduct is at the heart of how we do business. It keeps our practices legal and our behaviors ethically sound. Following the code will create a better, happier workplace built on the right culture and solid personal relationships. We not only require our people to understand and embrace the code, we request that our business partners and suppliers implement it too. Senior management will lead by example and always keep the code under review to ensure it remains relevant and appropriate to the changing legal and business landscape. At United States Cold Storage, a reputation for honesty and fair dealing has always been the key to our success. Supporting our code of conduct in both letter and spirit, and encouraging others to do the same, will ensure our successful future.
In today's complex, challenging business environment, it can be difficult to do the right thing. But at U.S. Cold Storage, we work only one way, the right way. Our values enshrine everything we do, which has led to our successful reputation as being a reliable and professional company. Our code of conduct helps us to maintain that reputation. It explains and clarifies how we work with our customers, suppliers, and each other in a way that is both ethically right and legally sound. The code is a force for good. Our strong culture of integrity depends on openness and communication. If you see something that doesn't feel right, please report it. And if you have any doubts about how to do the right thing, please just ask. The code applies to all of us, whatever we do, wherever we do it, and I ask everyone to embrace the code and make it real.